This is going to be sales. Okay? Use it as you want. Now, when we're selling, it's value or perceived value. You know, why is one deal a high gross, high commission deal? Same car, different customer, low gross mini deal. Value perception, correct? So, if that's true, if the cars are the same, and the salesperson is the same, the only thing we can change is perception, right? What are you worth? What do you bring to the table? What are you doing, right, to make a difference? So here's an example, all right? And I love doing this. This, everybody knows what it is, right? This is in this case, a South Carolina scratch ticket, right? $10. That's how much it cost. So let me ask you a question. What's it worth?
Right now, nothing.
Okay.
$10.
$10. So let me scratch it off. No winners. What's it worth?
Zero.
Okay. If I scratch it off, and I don't even know what the big prize is here. Let's see. Up to. It sounds like the car business, doesn't it? Up to. You can win up to $200,000. So let's just say I hit the top prize. How much is the ticket worth?
Nothing, because I'll take your ticket.
Yeah, you might. But what's the ticket value? Not my ticket value. What is the value of the ticket if we win the big prize?
$200,000.
$200,000, right? Same piece of paper. Nothing is different, right? This way, if we don't scratch, it's never going to be worth more than $10. If we do scratch, it can be worth anywhere from $0 to $200,000. All right? Perceived value. Here's the challenge for salespeople. If you have a staff of 10, we all know the 80-20 rule, right? 80% of the business done by 20% of the people. Let's make it real simple. 80% of your sales staff wants to win the big prize, but hasn't got the ambition to buy the ticket. Okay? The other 20% are willing to put the money on the line, make the effort to scratch it off to take a chance. That's what we do. We bring in a perception of value. Not a real value. I mean, I can go around the room and say, what are you worth? What are you worth? What are you worth? What are you worth? Okay? Now, with the egos in the room, what happens is I'm going to get one number here, and everybody's going to go plus mine, plus mine, plus mine. By the time I get to this side, this guy's worth $1 gazillion, you know. And if I went the other way, the same thing would happen. All right? Or if I got to the end and gave him another chance, he's going to go, well, yeah, I wasn't counting the after sale. All right? But it's the perception. That's what we're selling. See, the facts are the facts. We know what we do. We know what we do. We come in and we have a product or a service that we're going to perform to the best of our ability. The paycheck is determined by how they perceive that value. All right? How do we change that? And we talked about it earlier. What do you have to have on your W-2 or your 1099 at the end of the year? What is that number? If it's that mystical $100,000, $200,000, $1 million, doesn't make any difference. Whatever number you choose, that's the perception you have to create, or you get nothing. It is an all or nothing deal. You can't go in there and say, you know what, I'm a little tired today. I know I want to make $100,000, but I'm going to do a $50,000 income presentation. All right? When I started in the speaking business, one of the hardest things to do when someone says, well, what's your fee? All right? And I don't know. Lunch. I mean, I had no idea. How do you calculate how much it's worth for me to stand up in front of an audience and talk about whatever it is they want me to talk about? Zig Ziglar told me this. Okay? Face to face during a big convention, I got to sit and have breakfast with Zig Ziglar. Easiest way to figure your value is the number you can charge yourself when you're looking in a mirror. And I said, that just sounds really, really hokey. But I was brand new to the speaking and training profession. So, you know, you blow it off, even though it's Zig Ziglar, the top in the game. And when I got back from the convention, I went into the bathroom one day and I was just, you know, shaving, getting ready to go to work. And I put down the razor and I looked in the mirror and I was going to go $100,000 and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with a straight face. And what came out of my mouth was substantially less. And that became my fee for like 3 years. It wasn't until I increased the perceived value in myself before I could go out there and create a perceived value among potential clients or customers. So my point is this: if the big number is what you're after, if you want to make the big income, you've got to do the big income presentation. Okay, you can't ask somebody to spend $40,000 on a car or so many $1,000s on training for a $50 effort or a scratch ticket with no number effort. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, great, perfect. Here's the thing. All right, we're good.